My name is Lisa, and I live with my parents and my younger sister Anna, making us a family of 4. Because it was convenient for commuting to work, I continued living at home even after getting a job. Recently, it was officially decided that I would marry my boyfriend, Noah. Today, we are visiting my aunt, who is my father's sister, to formally announce our engagement. Auntie, this is my fiancé, Noah.
Hello. I'm Noah. Nice to meet you.
Auntie.
Oh, come on. Both of you, stop trying to read my mood and stand up straight. Are you sure you two are ready for marriage like this? You two are going to be husband and wife.
This is my aunt, Saki. She is a successful entrepreneur who built a thriving fruit business from the ground up. With exceptional business acumen, she holds the most power among our relatives. Since childhood, she has always been strict with me, making her a bit intimidating in my eyes. One evening, our extended family gathered at her house for a dinner party.
Auntie, I wiped the table.
Oh, thank you, Anna.
Geez, sis, you are too slow. Dinner isn't ready yet.
What? Oh, it's almost done.
Don't just stand there. Keep your hands moving and mix it properly.
As usual, my aunt was still tough on me but wasn't as strict with Anna. I wondered what made her treat Anna differently. While I was setting the table with the dishes, I pondered this.
Lisa, I heard you got scolded by your aunt again.
You're an adult now, so please try not to cause trouble.
Sis, you're really hopeless, aren't you? In contrast, I got praised.
Anna is always considerate.
Yes, Anna is so efficient. That's why Sachi praises her?
Right. My parents have always doted on Anna, who is cheerful and charming. I never really paid attention to their conversations, so it never bothered me. A few weeks later, after finishing work and returning home.
Hey, look at this. Isn't this brand's outfit gorgeous?
It looks perfect on you, Anna. Oh, and check out my new bag. It's fabulous, isn't it?
Oh, it really is. But don't you think my outfit is cooler?
Well, both are so amazing, I can't choose.
Look at my new golf set. It's got limited edition golf clubs and a high-quality leather caddy bag.
Wow, you look like some wealthy CEO.
Right. I'm in the best mood today.
Hey, everyone, what's with all these shopping bags? The house was filled with shopping bags, and my parents and Anna were proudly showing off their purchases. I tried to talk to them, but they were too excited, so I decided to leave them be and went to my room. As I put down my things and was about to change into different clothes. Wait, no way! The money in the safe is gone! How could this happen?
Oh, that money. We took it for you.
Anna. Took it for me? How did you even open the safe when it was locked?
Oh, well, there was a note with the safe combination, and the key was right there too.
Wait a minute, Anna. You went through my closet, didn't you?
It's not like we rummaged through it, you know? While I was cleaning the back of your closet, I just happened to find it. Such a coincidence, right?
That's exactly what a rummaging means. What about the money? Where did you put it?
We took it as a token of appreciation, a gift for us.
A gift, but I kept the note and key in separate places. How did you?
Oh, come on, trying all those combinations is such a hassle, right? So I just used some tools to open it quickly. Sis, you can't call that safekeeping.
No way. Did you spend all the money in the safe?
Of course. Money is meant to be spent, so we made good use of it.
But you did well to save up 5 million yen. Were you planning on using it for your wedding?
Looks like you won't be able to have your wedding now, sis. Too bad.
You can't be serious.
You see, Lisa, this happened because you didn't manage it properly.
That's right. If you want to blame someone, blame yourself for being careless, not us.
With that, Anna and my parents laughed at me mockingly. Seeing them, I decided to reveal something to them. Let me confirm one more time, did you really spend all the money in the safe?
Yes. What's the point of leaving it, right?
Money is meant to be spent when you need it.
Lisa's money is our money, so there's no problem, right?
That money wasn't mine, nor was it for my wedding.
What are you talking about? It was in your safe, wasn't it?
You were secretly saving it up, weren't you?
No, that 5 million yen was the down payment for the new house my cousin is buying. I was asked to keep it safe until they could take it.
Ha. You mean that money was Auntie's, not yours?
Yes. Oh dear, you three are really in trouble now for using it like that.
Don't joke around. That money belongs to Sachi.
This is Lisa's fault for making it look like it was her money.
There's no way that excuse will work. You just assumed it was my money. Just so you know, this is outright theft.
Oh, really?
What do you mean?
Well, you were the one who was asked to keep the money safe, right? So, it's your fault for not securing it properly.
True, it's partly my fault for not being cautious living with people like you. But Auntie will understand if I explain everything properly.
Oh, really? And what exactly are you going to tell Sachi?
Without any proof, she won't believe anything Lisa says.
That's why I recorded our entire conversation earlier.
When I told them that the 5 million yen was the money I was keeping for my aunt, Aina, and my parents were shocked. However, with their nerve, they tried to put the blame on me. They looked triumphant, thinking there was no proof.
There's plenty of proof.
You're Lisa's fiancé?
What are you doing here?
We had a date tonight, so I came to pick her up. But she wasn't coming out of the house, and she wasn't responding to my messages, so I came in. I did say excuse me, though.
Don't mess with me. Hand over that recording. I'll delete it all.
It won't make any difference if you delete it. You probably didn't notice, but this room has surveillance cameras.
Surveillance cameras. Where?
Pet cameras. They're not noticeable at first glance. So not only do we have the audio, but we also have video evidence. There's no use making excuses.
How could you keep such a thing in your room?
Why would you have a pet camera? Do you suspect your own family?
It's not about suspicion. You took my money without permission before.
That's when I suggested she should install a pet camera. Surprisingly, no one noticed it. But I didn't expect you'd do the same thing again.
Excuse me. I've been calling out but no one answered. What's going on here?
Sister,
I'm coming in. Lisa, I'm here to collect the money. Please hand it over.
Oh, it seems like someone stole that money.
What? What happened?
We have no idea. But this is all because Lisa didn't store it properly.
sorry for having such an incompetent dad.
But don't worry. We'll make sure to compensate you as a family. Ha ho ho.
That's enough. If you think Auntie will believe your lies, you're greatly mistaken. The moment I said that, my aunt's expression changed.
You're hiding something, aren't you?
We're not hiding anything.
Explain what's going on.
Well, it's because Lisa didn't store the 5 million yen properly.
Mom said she was cleaning and rummaging through my room with you too. That's when you found the note and the key hidden in the back of my closet.
But they couldn't figure out the note. So they used tools to open the safe.
What? Is that true?
Nobody said that.
I recorded the conversation with Lisa, and we also have video from the camera set up in her room.
There are cameras?
Yes, look at this. The recordings are saved on my laptop.
What is this? You all are just plain thieves.
This isn't the first time. They took Lisa's money without permission before, as you can see from this footage.
What? You did this before.
Lisa set us up? We didn't know it was your money, Auntie.
That's right, sis. If we'd known it was your money.
That's not the point. The issue is that you took the money from Lisa's room without permission.
Eek.
Sachi, please calm down.
How can I stay calm in this situation? I'm speechless. You all did such a stupid thing. I've had enough. I'm cutting ties with you. I won't help you no matter what happens.
No way. You always doted on me.
Ugh, I was indifferent to you, just gave up on you.
Gave up on me? That's so cruel.
In reality, my aunt never had any expectations for Aina. What seemed like pampering was actually just her indifference. My parents and Aina herself misunderstood my aunt's attitude as affection. However, the reality was different.
Honestly, all this time, Anna has been taking credit for what Lisa did, making it seem like it was her own work. She just steals other people's achievements and can't do anything on her own. What can you expect from someone who only tries to please others?
Sachi, I thought you were hard on Lisa to compensate for how much you doted on Anna.
That's ridiculous. Any strictness towards Lisa was actually kindness. She had high expectations for Lisa, so she was tough on her.
Really? I always thought you disliked me.
Lisa, you're a responsible and earnest person who sees things through to the end.
Auntie.
Compared to that, what about you lot? Always making excuses and being lazy. I know you haven't been working seriously.
That's not true. We appreciate everything you've done, sis.
Then why don't you follow Lisa's example and work diligently? And don't think you'll get any special treatment just because we're family.
Wait, Auntie. We walk every day.
Sitting in a chair all day doesn't count as working. It's a waste of time to try and teach you from scratch now. So you're all fired.
What? Fired? If you do that, our whole family will be unemployed.
Please, sis, that's too harsh, even as a joke.
I don't have time to joke around.
Sachi, if we're fired, our family will be out on the streets.
That's none of my concern. And from now on, all the house and belongings are confiscated. Lisa will inherit everything in the future.
Anna and my parents had truly angered my aunt. Being fired, having the house taken away, and hearing that I would be the heir.
This is just a little misunderstanding. If you fire us, Auntie, it might cause you trouble later, right?
Why would I be troubled?
You'll be short-staffed, and family is more flexible than outsiders.
That's right, Sachi. Besides, we thought Lisa gave us that 5 million yen.
I would never give it to you.
Sis, give us some time and we'll return the money properly.
Yeah, if the three of us pull our money together, we can pay it back quickly.
Don't think you can fool me. Those lies won't work.
No, really.
You plan to make Lisa pay, don't you? It's obvious.
We wouldn't do that, right, dear?
Of course not. You're reading too much into it.
Is that so? Then you won't mind if I transfer this 5 million yen debt to a loan shark?
Ha. A loan shark? What do you mean?
It means people from a debt collection agency will come instead of Auntie.
So from now on, you'll be paying that 5 million yen back to them, not Auntie.
It's no longer a family matter. You better brace yourselves.
It was unlikely that the 5 million yen would ever be returned by these three. My aunt realized this from the beginning and decided to transfer the debt. Now, Anna and my parents had no way to escape repaying the large sum of 5 million yen.
Please, sis, give us more time. We will pay it back eventually, so don't transfer it to a collection agency.
If you intend to pay it back, it doesn't matter who you repay it to.
We do intend to pay it back, but we can't do it immediately. Please give us more time.
Stop whining. You're not getting away with this.
It's impressive how you managed to spend such a large amount in just a few hours.
We'll sell what we bought and return the money. Please forgive us, Auntie.
Will that amount to the full 5 million yen?
We'll cover any shortfall with our salaries.
We'll have it appraised, and for any difference.
How many times do I have to tell you? You can't fool me.
Sis, please tell Auntie to wait for the repayment. Please.
I agree with Auntie.
Even if you sell everything you bought, it probably won't fetch half the original price.
Really?
The designs are too unique, which will likely lower the appraisal value.
Please, sis, we'll pay it back no matter how long it takes.
Leave it to the collection agency.
We promise we'll pay back the full amount eventually.
It's because that eventually isn't trustworthy that she's transferring the debt.
Sis, I'm sorry for going through your room and everything.
You should be apologizing to Auntie. This is karma. Pay back the full amount properly. Anna and my parents were disowned by my aunt, losing both their home and jobs. In a rush to find a place to live, they rented a shabby apartment nearby. However, they had taken advantage of their family status with my aunt and had done many underhanded things. These actions were exposed by a neighbor who worked at my aunt's company, making them the talk of the town in a bad way. The rumors, exaggerated and distorted, caused them to be ostracized. Unable to bear the situation, Anna and my parents fled somewhere. Rumor has it that the three of them now live under a bridge, leading a miserable life outdoors. As for me,
Please approve my marriage to Lisa.
I've already approved your marriage.
Really? But is it true that you wouldn't give away Lisa so easily?
I never denied it in the first place, did I?
Auntie, will you come to our wedding if we invite you?
If you don't invite me, I'll be angry. My dear niece is getting married. There's nothing that makes me happier. Congratulations, Lisa.
Thank you, Auntie.
And you, Noah. If you ever make Lisa cry, I won't forgive you.
Yes. I'll make her the happiest woman in the world.
You're a good, honest man. How about the two of you take over my company someday?
From the moment I introduced Noah, my aunt had already taken a liking to him. The strict aunt smiled gently and kindly acknowledged our marriage. Seeing that smile, I realized that despite her strictness, her smile was always kind. Remembering this, my aunt's words started sounding like a promise to me. Taking over my aunt's company was unexpected, but with Noah by my side, I felt confident. I vowed to do my best to preserve what my aunt had built and cherished, ensuring her legacy would continue into my generation.
My name is Misaki, and my husband Daiki and I both work as doctors. Today, I was spending time with Daiki. It's been a while since we've had a relaxing day together like this. Here, have some coffee.
Thanks. Since it's a rare day off for both of us, let's just take it easy today. Wait a second, Misaki, did you change the coffee beans?
Huh? No, they're the same beans as always, and it's not like I just opened a new bag.
Really? It seems a lot more delicious than usual.
Hey, you're not going to say it's because I'm sitting next to you, are you?
No, nothing like that. Wait, aren't you embarrassed saying stuff like that?
Of course I am. But it sounds like something you would say, Daiki.
Come on, even I wouldn't say something that cheesy. But if it's the same coffee, then the difference must be me or the situation.
By the way, I think the coffee tastes better because you're next to me, Daiki.
Whoa, did Misaki just say something cheesy?
I said it first because I knew you'd say it anyway. How does it feel? Embarrassing, right?
It's a mix of happy and embarrassed. But yeah, the coffee tastes great because you're here, Misaki. Thanks, Misaki. The coffee is really delicious.
Ugh. I feel like I lost this one. Since we rarely get a day off, it was nice to finally spend some relaxing time together. One day, our new neighbor, Ms. Ida, came by to introduce herself.
Nice to meet you. I'm Aida. Looking forward to getting to know you.
I'm Misaki, likewise, it's nice to meet you. Oh, that necklace is lovely.
Oh, you noticed, real jewelry has such a strong presence, it's hard not to stand out, right?
I see. That's insightful. Ms. Ida was adorned with various jewels, literally sparkling. At first, I thought she must be someone impressive, but then I heard strange rumors from an acquaintance.
By the way, have you heard about Ms. Aida, who just moved in recently?
Huh? No, I haven't heard anything. Did something happen?
It's just a rumor I heard. But apparently she's been asking various people for money.
Asking for money. But when I met her, she was wearing all those jewels.
Maybe she's been overspending on jewelry? Anyway, that's the rumor, so everyone is trying to avoid getting too involved with her. You should be careful too, Misaki.
Oh, okay. Thank you. That rumor stayed in my mind, and I could only hope not to get involved in anything strange. A week later, while I was working as usual.
Hey, Misaki, are you there? Let me in.
Ms. Ida. What brings you here so suddenly? I'm a bit busy with work right now, so if you could come back later.
I'm here to sue you today.
Huh, sue me? What are you talking about all of a sudden?
Don't play dumb. All right, come on in.
Amidst the busy day, Ms. Ida, who started saying something alarming, brought along.
Hello, I'm with the police. Sorry for the sudden visit.
What? The police?
Hello, I'm Larkin, Ms. Aida's lawyer.
A lawyer now. What is this about?
What is this about? Don't play dumb. Because of you, I lost my husband. What have you done?
Wait, what are you suddenly talking about?
There is a warrant for your arrest on suspicion of medical malpractice.
We are suing you for negligence resulting in a fatality.
Suing me? And an arrest warrant. How did this happen?
Are you still going to feign ignorance? You must know what we're talking about. As Ms. Ida said, a precious life was lost because of you.
Now please come quietly with us to the station.
No, there's no such fact.
It's useless to make excuses. We have evidence.
You're a doctor, aren't you? So you perform surgeries, correct?
Well, yes, I do occasionally as part of my job.
Work. To think my husband. By this woman.
This portrait that Ms. Aida is holding is the person you took from this world.
If you don't want to be arrested, you can settle this matter. 20 million yen. If you pay that, we can drop the lawsuit. But if you refuse, we will proceed to court immediately. You should resign yourself.
They suddenly came and started talking about arresting and suing me. I was confused, so I tried to confirm. What exactly are you talking about? Who is this husband of Ms. Ida that she lost?
Who else would I be talking about? My husband, of course. He was a colleague of Mr. Larkin and also a lawyer.
So, you're talking about a human, right?
Do I look like someone who would marry anything other than a human?
No, I just wanted to confirm. It seems there's a misunderstanding. I am a doctor, but I'm a veterinarian. I don't treat humans in my job.
What? A veterinarian? That can't be.
Stop it! I told you it's useless to try to escape now.
Even so. For example, this bed here is clearly sized for animals. And the sign outside says Animal Hospital. How did you not notice?
Cut it out! That's just a trivial detail. You're a quack doctor, so anything you do is suspicious.
I think it's more unreasonable to treat humans in this environment. Oh, right. Would you be convinced if you saw my veterinary license hanging here?
Where? Oh, this is an actual veterinary license.
Even so, Ms. Aida's husband. I mean, no, this is impossible.
This is nonsense. This is just a cover-up for when you get sued. I'll keep adding charges and raising the settlement amount. Give it up.
Enough. The nonsense is coming from you. At least come up with a story involving a pet. I can't deal with you anymore. Please leave. Just as I was about to send Ms. Ida and her group away from this farce.
What's going on, Misaki? It sounds pretty noisy in here.
Oh, Daiki. Actually, this and that happened.
What? They walked through the waiting room, right? Normally, you'd notice there.
Are you siding with this woman too? I'll arrest you as an accomplice.
This woman is a fraud who fakes her license. If you side with her, we'll raise the settlement amount.
Why does the settlement amount go up?
If you're going to say that, then you should also show your identification. You show your police ID, and you show your lawyer badge.
Heck, a real officer doesn't carry such flimsy things. Even if I had one, I don't need to show it to you.
No, you have to show your police ID if a citizen asks for it. And you must always carry that flimsy thing with you. Have you even read the law? It's clearly written.
Shut up! Shut up! If you keep resisting, I'll arrest you for obstructing official duties. Stop trying to fool us. Enough already.
Hey, what happened to your lawyer act?
Huh? Oh, I'll have you arrested.
You can't do that. I haven't laid a finger on any of you. Do you even understand what obstructing official duties means? Is this supposed to be a standard arrest? Where's the warrant from? Ms. Ida?
Of course, everything you said is right.
That's ridiculous. Arrest warrants are issued by judges to investigative agencies. No individual can just issue one. That's a total lawless state. The source and reason for the arrest are all nonsense. There's no credibility.
You know a bit about the law. Don't get cocky. Then we'll arrest you in the act. No, we'll make an emergency arrest.
No, you can't make an arrest in the act because no crime is being committed right now. And there's no prior record of crime, so an emergency arrest is out of the question. So none of these arrest conditions apply.
GRR, damn it! How do they know so much?
As the officer roleplayer started stamping his feet in frustration, Daiki and I exchanged glances and shrugged.
Come on, you must realize this is impossible by now. No knowledge, no identification. Do you think someone like that would be socially trusted?
Ha, what clever sophistry. Of course, a quack doctor couple would say that. You must be so used to being sued by families that you can come up with these excuses so easily.
Are you really going to keep this up?
Ugh. To begin with, we've never made a medical mistake. So, it's impossible for us to have been sued.
Lies. I overheard a client confronting you just a few days ago.
Yes, exactly. Didn't they say, my son Gonzo will never come back? That's clearly evidence of medical malpractice. This is our game changer.
Gonzo. Oh, that's a misunderstanding. What they actually said was, my son and Gonzo will never come back.
Ha! You just admitted it, quack doctor. You admitted to more victims.
Gonzo is the name of their dog. The son's family is moving overseas, so they won't be able to see him often, which made them sad.
Nonsense. There's no way a dog would be named Gonzo. And how could they shout like that just because they'll miss him?
Pet names vary by family, it's not strange. Also, they were very sad, so they couldn't help but shout. Just the other day, they were happily saying they're studying English to talk to Gonzo.
I don't understand. If they care that much, they should just get another pet.
That just shows how much they love Gonzo.
Heck, no matter how much you twist the facts, it won't change the truth. You took my husband from me for medical malpractice. Pay the settlement or he'll never rest in peace.
Even though so many lies were exposed, Ms. Ida still refused to back down. I couldn't help but mentally applaud her determination.
You're really persistent. If you truly believe that, why not take it to court?
Ha, are you sure you want that? You'll be labeled as doctors who caused a death through malpractice for the rest of your lives. Paying the settlement quietly is the best option for you.
How can you still keep going after that? Oh, and by the way, show us your credentials. If you can't, at least tell us how you became a lawyer.
Haha, you don't even know that? I passed the bar exam on my first try and started working as a lawyer right away. I'm an elite.
That's a lie. There's no such exam in this country. We have the bar exam.
Well, that's what people call it, right? But passing whatever exam and starting my career immediately as an elite lawyer is.
I said that's a lie. After passing the bar exam, there's a year of training. And only after passing the final exam can you officially become a lawyer. By the way, what's your registration number? If you don't know, your name and address will do. With either, I can look you up on the Japan Federation of Bar Associations website.
Well, I don't feel comfortable sharing that with strangers.
No lawyer badge, no knowledge of the process, no registration number, and you won't even identify yourself. How did you ever think you could deceive people like this? Police officer, lawyer, victim, this is all ridiculous. As I said that, Ms. Ida and her group looked awkwardly down. Then suddenly,
trying to extort money with such a pathetic charade, you've got to be kidding.
Seriously, it makes me worry about the future of this country in so many ways.
Eek, no way, real police officers.
No way. Compared to them, you look like a complete cosplayer.
Hey, stop it. I've been feeling that way for a while too.
I contacted the authorities when I realized you were lying. I'll be filing a report for the fraud perpetrated by Vance and Larkin.
Wait, fraud. Oh, Misaki, you're so cruel.
You see, we were just helping out with some special training.
Yeah. There's no way we'd come in these fake-looking outfits otherwise.
It does look like something you'd wear to a New Year's party.
That's right. Misaki must have misunderstood.
My acting was just too convincing, I guess.
Hey, do you really think someone as scrawny as you could be a cop?
Why is she so scary?
We've recorded and filmed all our conversations. Impersonating both police and lawyers is a punishable offense.
And you guys are on probation, right? This means about 8 years of prison time now.
No way. I have to spend that long in prison.
I told you we shouldn't do this.
Don't lie. You were all in on it, even picking out the costumes.
Shut up. It's your fault for misunderstanding about her being a human doctor.
Huh? It's because your story was full of holes that we got caught.
It's all of it. Nothing went well.
As I said before, I'm busy with work right now. If you want to fight, do it in prison.
Wait, please. Don't file the report. At least I won't get caught if you don't.
What? That's dirty. You're coming down with us.
Yeah, take responsibility for this stupid plan.
You just shut up.
To prevent any more victims, I will definitely file the report. Reflect, regret, and fight all you want in prison.
By the way, this is what an on-the-spot arrest looks like. Good learning experience, right?
All right, let's head to the station.
If you resist, you'll see what real police can do.
How did it come to this?
So this is goodbye to freedom.
Why did we get involved in such a stupid plan?
And so, Ms. Ida and her group were taken away by the police officers who had arrived. The 3 of them were arrested for attempted fraud and impersonating police officers and lawyers. Given they were on probation, they were sentenced to several years in prison. However, the 3 showed no remorse for their actions, only regretting how they went about it. In such a state, they had no chance of being granted parole, but even after being imprisoned for a second time, they didn't realize this. Thus, Ms. Ida and her 2 accomplices spent a long time behind bars, awaiting a parole that would never come. And as for us...
By the way, did you hear? They finally reunited with Gonzo.
Yes, I heard their joyful shouts from here.
They said Gonzo was super cute, with a funny accent.
I couldn't help but laugh, even in the middle of an exam.
I wonder if we'd end up speaking like that if we seriously studied English.
I don't think that would happen to us. Since then, we've been busy with our daily veterinary work again. At our animal hospital, we treat not just dogs and cats, but a variety of pets, making the waiting room feel like a small zoo. My current favorite is a fox. Normally, foxes are timid and cautious, but the one that visits us is very friendly and adorable. Every day, we see various animals and sometimes even reptiles, and it's clear that each one is showered with love by their owners. As I look forward to meeting new pets today, my husband and I continue to care for many beloved animals.
My name's Noah, a single businessman stationed overseas. Life abroad was overwhelming at first, but now I've finally gotten the hang of it. Hey, Mia, lunchtime. What did you get?
Just the usual. A large burger combo.
The large here isn't exactly usual.
Noah, did you leave your heart back in Japan or something?
I was thinking of going for Japanese food today, that's all.
Japanese food, huh? Can't remember the last time I had that.
You're just happy as long as there's a big portion in meat.
Stop making me sound like some food fanatic. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Honestly, adjusting to the portion sizes here threw me at first. Even with burgers, everyone was saying to just stick with the small size when I first got here.
Well, their small is practically our large back home. Not that I mind.
I'll never forget the look on the cafeteria staff's face when they saw you finish that plate.
Haha, they thought all Japanese people had tiny appetites.
Actually, I'm one of those people. Though honestly, you're the unusual one here.
Excuse me? Is that any way to talk to this beauty queen? Hey, Noah, what's with the silence?
I just feel like nothing I say here is going to end well.
Now that's a good colleague. You know me well. And you know what'll happen if you don't keep that up, right?
Come on, gorgeous Mia. We're practically best friends, aren't we?
All right, Noah, let's get a little workout in before lunch.
Mia is a colleague and a close friend who's great at her job, and having these silly exchanges with her has made my life here run smoothly. Then one day,
a call from the boss?
Oh no, guess your big scandal finally got found out.
I didn't do anything like that. Hello, Noah here.
Hey, Noah. It's been a while. How's work going?
Thanks to you, I'm gaining invaluable experiences I'd never get in Japan.
Hava, that's great to hear. Actually, I'd like you and Mia to come back to Japan. What do you think?
Got it. I was just starting to feel a little homesick, actually.
Glad to hear it. Or maybe not so glad. Either way, we're looking forward to welcoming you both back home.
Getting the order directly from the boss to return home made me thrilled at the thought of finally going back to Japan. Mia and I started preparing for the trip.
All right, what should I do first when I get back to Japan after all this time?
There's a ton I want to do. I kind of want to just roam around my old neighborhood for no reason.
Sounds fun. I'd love to go to a festival too.
Oh yeah, that'd be amazing. I miss that atmosphere.
I want to sit by the river with some yakisoba and takoyaki, watching the fireworks.
That would be perfect, though it might be hard to pull off these days.
Come on, don't be boring. If we can't, we'll just make our own festival.
True enough. Let's just do everything on our list.
We kept up the high energy, excitedly talking about all the things we wanted to do once we were back. And then...
the main office hasn't changed at all.
Yeah. Hard to believe it's been 3 years since I was here. Brings back memories.
True. But you've been saying the exact same thing about everything since we got here.
I can't help it. Everything really does feel nostalgic.
Yeah, I get it. But seriously.
As Mia and I stood together, feeling nostalgic while looking up at the main office building, we noticed.
Someone's out there working in the parking lot in this heat.
Oh yeah, you're right. And quite a beauty too, right up your alley, Noah.
Don't say weird stuff, but I wonder what she's doing. Maybe I should go ask. Hi there. Do you need any help?
Okay, that was way too nervous.
Shut up. That's because you said unnecessary things.
Excuse me, but who are you two?
Oh, sorry for the sudden approach. We're Mia and Noah, just returned from overseas and starting here today. And you are?
Oh, I'm Lisa, the new hire.
Lisa, are you pulling weeds or something?
Yes, my supervisor said if I can't do my job well, I should at least do this.
What? That's ridiculous. Who's your supervisor?
Mr. Hareo.
Harao, I see. He's your supervisor.
Looks like you've been at this since the morning, right? Why don't we head to the break room for a bit?
Thank you, but I don't think I can.
This isn't something you should push yourself to exhaustion over. Here, lean on my shoulder.
Thank you so much.
With that, Mia went into the building with Lisa. The mention of Harao, my former supervisor, brought back some bitter memories. As I thought about what Lisa had endured, a surge of anger rose within me, and I decided.
Excuse me, President. It's Noah.
Noah, is something wrong? A bit of trouble?
No, not trouble exactly. But I do have a request.
Oh, a request, you say? All right then, let's hear it.
I'd like to discuss something directly and would appreciate it if you could gather the board members.
The board? That's a serious request. I assume you have a solid reason if you're asking this directly.
Yes, it's something crucial for the company.
I see. Very well, I'll arrange it.
Thank you very much, President.
No problem. But remember, if it turns out to be trivial, you know what happens, right?
Yes, I understand.
Good. Then you'd better be ready to treat me to all the takoyaki I can eat.
Wow, thank you, sir. I'm just outside headquarters now, so if possible.
All right, we'll get things in motion right away. I'll see you soon.
With the board gathering arranged for a plan I had in mind, I sent a quick message to Mia and entered the headquarters. And then,
Noah-senpai, it's been a while. You still look as cool as ever.
Noah-senpai, welcome back. I hope the overseas assignment went well.
Haha, thanks, both of you.
Ah, Noah. So you finally returned. I've been eagerly waiting for this day.
Mr. Harao, it's been a while. You seem just the same as ever.
Oh, absolutely. Ever since you left, things have been dull. Seeing you back here is truly a joy.
I see. Well, if you missed us so much, maybe you shouldn't assign new hires to pull weeds in the parking lot.
Or weeding?
Come to think of it, I haven't seen Lisa around today.
Now, what are you saying out of the blue, Noah? Weeding? Are you implying that I would make her do something like that?
That's exactly what I'm implying. If a rookie can't do the job, let them weed the lot, wasn't it? It's pretty bold to say something like that in this day and age.
No way. So Lisa's been weeding because of that?
On a day like this, Lisa could collapse from that kind of work.
Now, Noah, just because I'm happy to see you doesn't mean you need to get carried away. Do you have any proof that I ordered her to do that?
I'd say there's plenty of proof waiting in the break room.
Ugh, that little tattletale.
As I continued to question him, Harao muttered a small insult under his breath, almost as if he were admitting his guilt, just as I was about to call him out on it.
I heard everything. Is what I just heard true?
Making someone weed on such a hot day. It's unbelievable.
What? President? Executive Director? What are you two doing here?
That's none of your concern. What is your concern, however, is explaining what all this is about.
Ah. No, this must be a misunderstanding on Noah's part.
Mr. Harao, are you really going to feign ignorance?
Ha. No, it's not that I'm feigning anything. I simply never said such a thing. You both know my reputation from the company surveys, right?
Indeed. According to the annual surveys, you're seen as a model employee, upstanding and exemplary.
Most senior staff have at least some complaints, yet you've had none against you.
Exactly. I always strive to be the ideal boss for everyone. Isn't that right, Taku? Toka?
Yes, that's right.
Yes, Mr. Harao is exactly as he says.
It sounds like he's pressuring you both to say that.
They're just nervous in front of the top brass. Now then, Noah, to accuse me with such baseless claims. Just what are you thinking?
What Noah-san is saying is not baseless.
What? Lisa, what are you saying?
I was forced to weed because of Mr. Harao's orders.
Nonsense. You're just trying to set me up.
Be quiet for a moment.
But I would never do such a thing.
I said be quiet. You're out of chances.
Lisa, is it true that he spoke harshly to you?
Yes. Nothing I did ever pleased him, and he gave no guidance. Eventually, he started giving me only harsh, menial tasks like weeding.
That's a lie. I never told you to do that.
I told you to keep quiet. Are you really so bothered by what's being said?
Not at all, but this one-sided accusation is completely unfair.
Very well, then. Let's hear your side of the story.
Harao kept interrupting, almost as if he were confessing in his own way. However, when told to explain himself, he persisted in defending his actions.
I merely asked her to do the weeding during spare time. I never said to keep it at non-stop in this heat. And as for not giving guidance, that's simply not possible.
So you're saying your constant criticism was meant as guidance?
That assumption is incorrect from the start. I only gently pointed out areas for improvement. I never criticized her.
That's not true. I remember clearly.
Lisa, you're misunderstanding things. You have a tendency to look at things negatively because of your lack of confidence. But I should have been more considerate. That was my mistake, and I apologize.
Are you suggesting that Lisa was imagining things?
Not quite, but let's just say she might have a tendency toward that.
Enough! I've had it with this. After all the terrible things you've said to us, you're just going to brush it off like this.
What are you saying, Taku? Are you turning against me too?
I feel the same. I don't want to keep working under your constant scrutiny anymore.
Wait, Toka. Why would you?
It seems your problematic behavior has been a daily occurrence, doesn't it?
President, you're jumping to conclusions. They're all just overly excited right now. They're under some delusion, driven by a need to fight against an imaginary evil. They aren't thinking rationally.
That sounds plausible, but this.
I've watched over them closely all this time. If I say this, there's no mistake.
Then, will you accept my opinion?
What? Noah. What are you?
Back when I worked under you, I endured your harsh words time and time again. Honestly, it made working overseas feel easy. But I'll say this, they're telling the truth.
You can't be serious. Why would you side with them?
Because you're twisting the facts.
I feel they're being truthful too.
Well, it seems the surveys and the reality are quite different.
Wait. Yes, the surveys. That's it. The surveys prove that I'm telling the truth. This is all part of some plot to disgrace me.
Even in the face of overwhelming evidence, Haral continued to make excuses. Just then,
Is this stack of papers the survey you're referring to?
Mia, perfect timing.
Perfect timing indeed, for me.
Let's see. No matter how many times I correct my work, it's criticized without guidance on how to improve. The constant condescending attitude is unbearable. It says here.
What? Impossible. That must be the original.
Oh, what do you mean by the original survey? Haral!
It's just an expression of sorts.
There's more. There's no sense of achievement because my work is always claimed by others. It's unsettling how he stares at me as if scrutinizing every move. Wow, this is beyond acceptable.
Stop! Don't read that out loud. Hand it over.
You falsified the survey to hide negative feedback, didn't you?
It seems your performance wasn't your own doing, either. Along with falsifying documents, you'll be facing severe consequences.
Damn it! How did it come to this? How did you even find that document? I kept it securely locked away.
There was no lock on the drawer, though.
You! Did you pick the lock or something?
Hey, don't throw accusations without evidence.
This survey clearly showed you were treating people differently based on your bias. Supervisors aren't supposed to access these surveys in the first place. I knew you'd stash the original feedback away for safekeeping.
You, just because you've been overseas, don't think you can act so smug.
You think I learned from overseas companies for nothing?
Our job is to root out problems like you from the company. Didn't expect to start that job so soon, though.
Well, Haral, you'll be facing strict disciplinary action, so be prepared.
Rest assured, we'll ensure nothing like this ever happens again.
Damn, so I'm just a scapegoat, huh? Why? How did it come to this?
And so, Haral disappeared somewhere, mumbling to himself. After that, Hiromichi and Kikuko apologized to Lisa and the others for the company's lack of oversight, leaving the three of them in quite a fluster. During the subsequent board meeting, Haral was demoted to a regular employee and transferred to a branch office, leaving the headquarters with a gloomy expression. Although only a few higher-ups were supposed to know the reason for his transfer, the local gossip mill quickly spread the news to all employees by the time he arrived. Thus, Haral became the subject of disdain throughout the company, ignored by everyone and reliant on stomach medicine for his stress. As for us,
Well, so Lisa loves parfaits too. What a coincidence.
Oh, do you like parfaits too, Mia?
Nah, it's probably because there's a gigantic portion menu she can indulge in.
Hey, that's not wrong, but...
I thought so.
You two seem really close. Are you perhaps a couple?
Well, that might be the harshest thing I've heard all year.
That's rich coming from you.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that.
No, it's not good at all to have a dating rumor with Mia.
Oh, really? Then let's all go out for drinks sometime.
Sure, but why the sudden invitation?
It's fine, right, Lisa?
Oh, yes. Thank you so much.
Girls can be so confusing sometimes.
since then, I've naturally found myself talking more with Lisa. It's not like I have any ulterior motives or anything. But come on, Lisa is cute, right? Maybe Mia sees through my feelings because she's been teasing me a lot lately. It's quite annoying, but thanks to that, We've managed to plan a night out together. For now, the only issue is that I'm being suspected of having a romantic relationship with Mia. Still, I'm hoping this will be a chance to get closer to Lisa. As I glanced at Mia, who was grinning at me a bit too smugly, I felt a bit uncomfortable. Nevertheless, I opened my planner and marked the date of the drinking party with a big star.
If you enjoyed this video, we'd be thrilled if you subscribed to our channel. Subscribing means you'll receive notifications for new videos, keeping you in the loop with all our latest content. Your support is vital to our growth. Let's enjoy and grow together.